Hi, I'm Bill and welcome to Bill's Bonsai. This is going to be one of the most embarrassing videos I've ever done. If you have a look at this Chinese elm sitting in front of you, that, my friends, is the only Chinese elm that I happen to have. How shocking is that? I bought it. Now, I've had Chinese elms in the past, but I bought this when I popped into one of our local supermarkets just a few months ago. And I just happened to see that Chinese elm sitting there, £8.99, in a little pot like this, which doesn't have any drainage holes. Inside, this isn't a pot that came in actually, but you know, you get the little sort of terracotta coloured plastic pots full of coconut core and sitting in a wee cup like that, and then with this little plant in front of it, just like that. So I took it out of there, and the roots were pretty poor in it. Actually, there was not much of a root ball at all. It looked like it had just been cut, stuck in a glass of water, and then you get the little white, you know, you cut there, you get the glass of water, and you got the wee white shoots coming out. It looked like the roots were not much more than that. The roots look very young. And there's a real ugly chop right there, horrible. So it's just been cut straight over. And it looks quite pathetic, to be honest with you. But because I didn't have any Chinese elms, I thought, you know what, I can hopefully grow this one and take cuttings from it, try and get it healthy. So it's in some bonsai soil, my own variety there, and there's a bit of feed on the top, and yeah, and it's got buds coming up already, which is great. The wee pointy stick is from a hazel tree that I chopped earlier, so I can see buds coming up, which is fantastic. And so hopefully this will start sprouting wild, and I'm just going to let it go daft and do its own thing. I didn't really care much about the style in this tree. I just wanted to grow and then use it as a mother for other trees, hopefully. The most embarrassing thing about this video is I've had many Chinese elms in the past, and some of them have been absolutely lovely. And every single one of them I've managed to kill. I know there's been a couple I've been really proud of and really loved, really liked them. I thought I was doing so well. And then it's just severe winter came. I've got nowhere indoors to put them. I've got no greenhouse or cold frames or anything like that to store them over winter. And when you get a really severe winter, certain plants just can't handle it. So what I would say is, you do watch a lot of videos that say Chinese elms are really easy to grow and care for, and they're very forgiving and yada yada, and one of the easiest beginner plants for bonsai. And I would kind of agree with half of what they say, but they're not really easy to care for at all. They do need the right conditions. They need to be protected from severe frost. So I'm up here in Edinburgh, Scotland, and we get some. And I'm away from the coast a bit, so I do get a lot of frost. I do get really bad frost in the middle of winter, and that's what's killed it. Which is, with my bonsai soil now, I like to put a bit more organic component to it than inorganic. But what I found is sometimes I've put too much kettle litter in, or I've just used 100% kettle litter and things like that, and it's held a lot of moisture. And when in the winter, when it freezes, it expands, lifts the plants out the pot, destroys the roots, and that's the end of your plant, I'm afraid. So to protect it more, I know it's like, this is April now, but to protect it more from really severe frost and things like that, I just, with my bonsai mixes, I put a bit more organic material in it. So it's a shame that, like, a lot of people say, yeah, get a Chinese elm, they're easy to look after. They're not really. They're not fire and forget bonsai. You really need to look after them properly and take care of them. And what I'm going to do is, hopefully I'll have put some pictures up so you can see some of the plants that I've had over the years. So anyway, this is my pathetic single little Chinese elm that I have, which is very embarrassing, I must say, for someone who has been interested in bonsai for 20 plus years. And yeah, that's it. So hopefully this one will grow and I can take some cuttings from it and grow some more from that. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. And I think the basic idea behind the video is just to say, look, you know, there's a lot of misinformation about how easy Chinese elm is, and it's everybody's go-to sort of beginner bonsai, and they do suffer if they're not looked after. You know, you do need to keep them watered, but no over-watered. That's why you need the right kind of soil, but not soil that's going to sit in and rot the roots. You need to protect the roots from the frost as well, which is vital in the winter here in the UK. In certain parts of the UK it can be a lot colder in the winter than other parts of the UK, the north especially. So yeah, you really need to protect it in the winter if you have a Chinese elm. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Bye now.